There's your Golden Saber on the left, Covert-X on the right. Welcome back to the ranch. Today is the day we see if we get to crown a new king of 38 Nasty. This is our current reigning champion. Remington's Golden Saber Defense Compact Handgun, 38 Special Plus P, 125 grain, brass jacketed hollow point. Muzzle velocity, list velocity on the box is 895 feet per second, but we know that out of the LCR, it can get a little bit hotter than that, especially on a 5-shot average. And over here we have the challenger, Covert-X by Fiocchi. It is also a 125 grain, 38 Special Plus P. The list velocity on the box is 1100 feet per second. However, in testing last week, we discovered that that round generally gets well into the 900s of feet per second. It's actually got about 12 or 15% more foot-pounds of energy in my testing than the Remington Golden Saber Defense Compact Handgun. We'll see how these two rounds perform in the gel coming up next. Now, because both of these loads have barely passed the 12-inch mark in bare gel testing in the past, I think where I want to start out is a bare gel comparison. I'm going to shoot from fairly close, about 4 feet back. And as anticipated, tremendous expansion. Magnificent penetration. If we go just to the front of that track up here, we're really at 12 inches. I know it looks like less because of the parallax, but let's shoot the Fiocchi before we compare. Ooh, okay, that looks really good. That's absolutely as close to identical performance as anything I've ever seen in my life. All right, here are the entrance holes. You can see two distinct paths through the gel. They remain so. This first block here is about the first 5 inches of the track. And as you can see, both rounds come to rest right at 12 inches or nearly at 12 inches. Let's get out the calipers. Okay, that Golden Saber is right up top there. Try to come in and get it without messing up too much of that gel. We need to reuse this for the denim test. And then I'll get the Fiocchi out from underneath it. I don't even know what to say about these two rounds. They're as nearly matched as any two competitors I think I've ever seen on this channel. That is the Fiocchi gone 0.625 inch. Try the other pedals. 0.635. This is going to be an extremely close competition. 0.638. I think that is the widest expansion. See how evenly expanded that Fiocchi is. All right, amazing work. Great engineering. Dig out a little bit more of the gel from between these petals on the 38 Nasty, on the Golden Saber. And not really sure how to measure stuff that sticks out like that. 0.596. 0.592, 0.571. I don't know, the Golden Saber might just be a tiny bit smaller, and that's probably how it manages to achieve the same amount of penetration. There's your Golden Saber on the left, Covert-X on the right. I guess let's try a denim test. The re-spliced gel block here is almost 18 inches long, and this time I'm going to shoot the Fiocchi first. Uh-oh. We punched through to between the blocks. Nice expansion signature. Let's take a look at it. There's that entrance hole of the Fiocchi Covert-X. Nice expansion cavity. And there we find the bullet, 13 inches deep into the column. That is just perfect. Let's try that again with the Golden Saber. Get that Fiocchi round out there. It has definitely done some damage to that second block, or to that backer block. But there's the Covert-X. Four layers of denim. Got it. And this time, oh, it's barely made it into the backer block. So here's our two test subjects: Fiocchi Covert-X and Remington Golden Saber. There's the Fiocchi Covert-X at 13 inches. See what it looks like in the caliper. That might be the widest. .55. 55 caliber. Let's check on the Golden Saber. Half an inch deeper in the gel column. That might be the widest. 5.535. That's bigger. .5835. That's a magnificent bullet. Without considering muzzle energy, and that's kind of what I wanted to do today, was take the muzzle energy factor out of the equation. I know the emphasis that my mind places on muzzle energy, but if you take muzzle energy out of the equation and just simply look at expansion and penetration, I gotta give this to the Remington Golden Saber. I think the Remington Golden Saber remains the king of 38 nasty. Once again, our test today was out of a snub nose barrel, 1.98 inch, 1.9 inch, 1.875 inch, whatever it is, Ruger LCR. And that has been our Fiocchi Covert-X 125 grain 38 Special Plus P ammo versus Remington Golden Saber Defense Compact Handgun ammo. This is Dave from Discreet Defense Ranch. Have another great week.